We can only know something when we have studied it and evaluated it. Hello everyone, I'm Tim. It's a good thing I always take the time to tell you my name. Do you regularly introduce yourself to others, or do you often find yourself in an awkward situation where you've spent a lot of time with someone but you didn't catch their name in the beginning and now it feels way too late to ask them their name? You see, it's important to know who you spend a lot of time with and who is the person you spend the most time with. That's right, yourself. This leads us to Funakoshi's fourth precept. First know yourself, then know others. I have read quite a few comments already telling me that Funakoshi wasn't the first to come up with these morsels of wisdom, and this is true. This particular one is one that is easily found in Sun Tzu's The Art of War, already quite at the beginning. The following saying can be read: if you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. If you know yourself but not the enemy, for every victory gained you will also suffer defeat. If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle. In this quote, Sun Tzu advises knowing both yourself and others. And Funakoshi just adds the order in which to know said parties. As with many of these precepts, there is a simple interpretation and a deeper one. Of course, when training any physical activity, be it football or tennis or any martial art like karate, it's a good idea to have a decent view of your own strengths and weaknesses. That way you can make your training challenging but also safe, and that way you can set your goals not only according to what you want to achieve, but what you're actually capable of achieving. For example, if you aren't flexible in nature but you are physically strong, then you shouldn't spend too much time in developing your splits. Instead, you should train for basic flexibility and work on perfecting your grappling game. If you have a bad physique, lack stamina, then you should spend a little bit more time on cardio. Now your sensei can assist you in this, but eventually you should get to know these things for yourself. Again, no one spends as much time with you than you. If you're still watching, please let me know by clicking that subscribe button. I know I like it when you do that. Thanks. Now, knowing yourself first is not all that can be understood from this precept, however. Another lesson many of us can learn is that we must always try and judge ourselves before we judge others. I know, you came for karate, not church. But I'm not trying to preach here. How often do we feel the need to point out others' mistakes, knowing full well we might also make the same mistakes? How seldom do we evaluate whether or not the blame for something should not be placed with ourselves? Funakoshi's fourth precept tells us to know, and knowing is half the battle, as Sun Tzu teaches us. We can only know something when we have studied it and evaluated it. The challenge lies in the fact that we change, grow, evolve throughout our lives. So knowing yourself becomes a lifelong pursuit rather than a short-term goal. Funakoshi repeats this notion in his ninth precept, so again, stay tuned for that. I know these precept videos aren't too long, but just wait until all 20 are made and you are binging them. You'll thank me later. Or now, if you're watching it in the future, in which case, hello from the past, welcome to the channel. If you like what you see here and you want to see more, click right here to see more. For now, let me wish you a wonderful day, and as always, thanks for watching. Chuck Norris invented time travel to fight himself. We refer to that battle as the Big Bang.